Episode 1: The Early Years of John Wayne Gacy. Welcome to the first episode of our deep dive into the life of John Wayne Gacy, a figure infamous for his heinous crimes. I'm Owen, and today, we're starting at the very beginning, Gacy's childhood. How did his early years shape the man he would become? Join us as we explore his formative years and the factors that influenced his dark path. John Wayne Gacy was born on March 17, 1942, in Chicago, Illinois. He was the second child of John Stanley Gacy and Marion Robinson Gacy. His older sister, Joanne, was born in 1939, and he had a younger sister, Karen, who arrived in 1946. The Gacy family was of Irish descent and lived in a working-class neighborhood. Gacy's father, John Stanley, was a laborer and an alcoholic. His abusive behavior was a constant source of tension in the Gacy household. John Stanley's harsh treatment and frequent drunken outbursts created an unstable and often frightening environment for his children. Gacy's mother, Marion, was a devoted Catholic who tried her best to keep the family together, but her efforts were often overshadowed by her husband's erratic behavior. John Wayne Gacy's early life was marked by frequent episodes of physical and emotional abuse. His father often belittled him, calling him names and undermining his self-esteem. This abusive environment had a profound impact on young Gacy, shaping his self-image and social interactions. In school, Gacy was an average student, but struggled socially. He was overweight and often the target of bullying, which compounded his feelings of isolation and inadequacy. Gacy's struggles with his weight and his lack of friends made him a frequent target for ridicule. Despite these challenges, he sought solace in extracurricular activities. He became involved in the school's drama club and student government, trying to find a place where he felt accepted. Gacy's relationship with his father was particularly damaging. John Stanley Gacy's abusiveness was not limited to physical punishment. He also used psychological tactics to belittle his son. Gacy's father often compared him unfavorably to his peers and to his own expectations, which fostered a deep-seated sense of inadequacy in John Wayne. As a teenager, Gacy tried to distance himself from the turmoil at home by focusing on school and community involvement. He worked at a local shoe store and later at a garage, hoping to escape his father's shadow. However, the emotional scars from his childhood remained. In 1960, when Gacy was 18 years old, his father passed away. This event was a turning point in Gacy's life. Despite their troubled relationship, the death of his father left Gacy with unresolved feelings and added layers of complexity to his already strained sense of self. The loss of his father seemed to exacerbate his struggles with identity and self-worth. During his late teenage years and early adulthood, Gacy attempted to make a fresh start. He enrolled at Northwestern Business College, studying to become an accountant. He also became involved in various local organizations, including the JCs, a community service organization. Despite his outward efforts to integrate into society and achieve success, Gacy's internal struggles persisted. John Wayne Gacy's childhood and teenage years were marked by a series of challenges and emotional struggles. The abuse he suffered at the hands of his father, combined with his struggles with self-esteem and identity, laid the groundwork for the psychological issues that would later manifest in his adult life. His formative years were marked by a search for acceptance and self-worth, which would continue to shape his behavior in troubling ways. In the next episode, we'll delve into Gacy's transition into adulthood, exploring his early career, personal relationships, and the events leading up to his first criminal activities. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of our series on John Wayne Gacy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube channel to stay updated with the latest episodes. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to leave them below. Join us next time as we continue to unravel the complex life of John Wayne Gacy. Until then, stay curious and informed.
What I told him, I said, here, all you do is you wrap it around, you put one knot in it. And I said, then you put a second knot in it. Okay? I said,